And we haven't even had it on the air for years and years. Jay and I literally could not figure out the last time we offered one of his coil bracelets. But whenever it's been on over the years, and we've done different variations, it has always sold out, not as a Today Special, as just a regular great item, because again, easy to wear, everybody can wear it, you slip it on, it's a huge look, it's all stack and fun and great, we love it. Believe it or not, in all the years Jay has been here, we've never offered it as our best value of the day until right here and right now. We have three amazing choices. Of course, we have the always beloved turquoise. Then we have this, I love it. He did lepidolite, a purple lepidolite. And then we have love tiger's eye, especially going into the fall, but great with your whites and khakis. Now, a little heads up, and Jay's gonna talk about it in just a second, but I have all the matching necklaces. I have these great matching earrings today, and I have this fabulous, fabulous matching ring. They are all available, but I wanna warn you, all of these goodies, I only have about 200 each in the launch. So what's really interesting is we've got 2 hours with Jay tonight, and I believe if all, if not some, if not all of these will sell out because they're just a drop in the bucket. And quite frankly, on today's special, I have only a little less than 2,000 in each choice. So this is gonna be a whole lot of fun. There are your three options. We love the coil because it fits everybody, and we love this look, and especially love tonight's value. But most importantly, we love the man behind it. Hi, Jay. How'd you like that as an intro?
I love it, you know? It's so weird being here. I mean, you know, like, I'm so, we're just kind of, you know, like, everybody, you know, we kind of just have fallen into this, you know, like, I'm used to look, you know, at Lou's, and I'll just be honest with everybody, I'm wearing pants now. Normally, I'm just wearing shorts, you know, things like that.
His PJs, his PJs, you know. He had to put real pants on tonight.
I actually
Thank you for putting real pants on, by the way.
Pants, everything, you know.
All right, so it was so funny. You and I were talking about this, and I said, Jay, when was the last time you did a coil bracelet? And I go, just on the air. And he goes, Suze, I can't remember. And you're right, it has been forever. But when you do them, they just fly. And why do you think that happens?
You know, I think, you know, this is, well, we're offering it in actually 3 different materials. And, you know, each one is uniquely different in its own right. And also, if you notice, is on the prices that we're doing it, we used to just price everything at one price. And so now, you know, we're actually, it's because of the value of the stone and the different gem qualities of the materials. What I love about coil bracelets is one size fits almost everybody.
Really does.
I mean, this is something, and it's a way that, you know, you're actually buying one design, but you know, it's that automatic stack look, right? It looks like you've got multiples, you know, stacked. What's great though is that they're so wearer friendly. They're so easy to put on, and you know, these all bring back a lot of memories for me, because you know, I started in the late 70s. You know, I started, you know, I'll be 66. I started my business when I was 20. And we used to make these in the 70s. You probably knew this because your parents were probably kind of like me. We're kind of the hippie generation, you know? But we used to make, you know, the slinky? Remember the slinkies?
Sure.
That's what we used.
To string the beads on? Well, how smart is that?
Well, we would, you know, slinkies. My first silver piece I ever did was actually a silver spoon that we made into a ring, an adjustable ring. And then I learned, you know, I soldered, put a cabochon on.
I inherited one of my mom's.
You know, like, and if you just see it now, of course, now we're all new tech, you know,
right.
And so these new coil bracelets, it's actually made just for that. I mean, it's a very special finding that we use. So you can see, I mean, you don't have to worry about them losing shape or whatever. What's great, they'll just pop on. You don't have to struggle with them.
No
you got that multi-look, you know.
Yeah.
And they're just so comfortable, and they're just, that's why they're just so wearer-friendly, and that's why we did it. We've got 3 really, really unique materials, okay? This is a brand new turquoise. We discovered this 2 years ago. This is really its debut. This is called Heavenly Well Lake. This comes from, it's really unusual where it comes from, because it comes from a very remote place in northwestern China. I haven't actually got to, been able to visit the mine yet, but we're getting more material. As far as I know, we have an exclusive on this material. Nobody has it. What's great about it, though, this is a clear,
It's
clear
really blue.
Yeah. I mean, tell you something, this is glow-in-the-dark, sleeping beauty blue. It's amazing.
Stunning.
The material is all smaller material right now, but I just noticed that we're starting to get more and more material out of the mine, and they just sent me photographs, and we're getting larger material that's coming out. So I'm really looking for this material to be something in the future. If you're going to collect it for your collection, it'll be something that we're going to have in our line, hopefully, for the next couple of years, hopefully.
Okay, so here's what I love. Even when Dustin, my director, goes to the wide shot, boom, you can look at that. It's as about as turquoise as his shirt is. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, it's really close. I'm glad. Look at you, so coordinated. But I just think, look at how powerful this turquoise is. Now, I will tell you, we expect the turquoise to be the most popular. So little heads up, if you're thinking about the turquoise, tonight is the night to get it. And I'm so lucky I get to launch a lot of these with Jay. But man, to have the coil back, to be so wearable, you take this, it's standalone for sure, but if you want to layer your other turquoise, more silver with it, a silver watch, bangles, however you want to go, you will constantly reach back to these net bracelets because they're no fuss. I love it. There's nothing to fiddle with. There's no buckles. I don't have to be able to see to work with it. You just throw it on and you get that multi-bracelet look. Now, I want to talk about value because Jay doesn't talk about this much, but I want to kind of really emphasize it. These earrings are fabulous. I love what they did, but I want you to see the sides of the beads, and yes, these are all sterling silver findings. These are all 19 sterling silver beads. I love the dangle heart. He always puts a heart. This is an open work one that I thought turned out fantastic. I was actually admiring it. I caught the glimpse of the sunlight when I was driving today because I had your bracelet on, and I met some friends for lunch, and I was like, oh my gosh, look how cute that little puffed heart is. So this is, and I want you to see the bead size, okay? So notice the bead size compared to the earrings. The earrings tonight, and they're lovely, and I expect them all to sell out before the day's over. But the earrings come in at, for the turquoise, we're doing the earrings at $129. So when you look at these earrings, and again, they're wonderful, 100% worth $129 and then some. But I want you to make sure you compare how much turquoise, how much tiger's eye, how much lepidolite you're getting compared to the earrings. And I think that brings home the value. I know for me, as a Jay lover, as a jewelry lover, loving to collect his pieces, boy, when you see well worth $129, no doubt about it, I really hope that explains how really hard everyone has worked to bring this to you for $109.98. Now, if you're talking about the lepidolite, it's $89.98. If you're talking about the tiger's eye, it's $79.98. For today only, by the way, we have 5 flex on everything still. That actually ends tonight, which means you can spread your payments out over 5 months. And because it's our birthday month and it's today's special, which, Jay, you know we normally don't get, we have free shipping on this. So you're saving even more money. Now, to give you the scoop on the necklaces, in the lepidolite, I have less than 200. In the tiger's eye, I have less than 200. In the turquoise, I have about 490 available. That comes in at 18 inches, and of course, he's got his famous 2 3/4 inch extender on the back, and I'm wearing it full length, by the way. In the earrings, I have, again, 200, 200, about 400. In the ring, now this is really kind of urgent. We have, of course, all 3 choices. They're beautiful, and they're quite large, and I love it. They're checkerboard, so there's great faceting to them. In the ring, listen to this. In the lepidolite, I have 80 left, and this is 5 through 12, by the way. It's the purple lepidolite. In the tiger's eye, I have a total of 100 remaining. And in the turquoise, believe it or not, I have 190, and you spread that across sizes 5 through 12. Now, I will for sure keep you updated on these accessory pieces, simply because I don't expect a lot of this stuff to be available going into, 2 a.m. this morning. Thanks, guys. There's all the information on the ring. All right, Jay, so why did you decide to do the lepidolite? And of course, I'm a huge fan of tiger's eye as well.
Okay, in the tiger's eye too, it's multicolored turquoise. Okay, or tiger's eye. Yeah. See, you've got me already
all
babbling.
I do that to men all the time, by the way.
I do it naturally. Okay, so so we don't confuse it. Okay, you got 3 different materials here. We've talked about Heavenly Well Lake. It's brand new turquoise, clear blue. Then we've got the lepidolite. This lepidolite is also brand new. Okay, this is from the Antelope mine. It comes from Southern Africa. It comes from Zimbabwe. So this, for people who don't, lepidolite, you probably have lepidolite in your life and you're not even aware of it.
Really?
Okay.
No kidding.
Lepidolite is usually included in a lot of, because it's so high in lithium, it's a lot of the electronic products, a lot of batteries, a lot of that have commercial lepidolite contained in them. This is actually gem grade lepidolite, which is the purple. And the lepidolite, in this case, what it is, it's a lithium-based mica. So when you see it really close and you're actually wearing it, you'll see it actually sparkles, it gleams, it glows. And what that is the little chips of mica. So it's basically mica that has a real high lithium content in it. So that's a brand new mine find. It's from the Antelope Mine in Zimbabwe. And then, of course, my favorite, my tiger's eye, and I tell the story about tiger's eye all the time. Tiger's eye go way, way back. I mean, tiger's eye, we get all of our tiger's eye out of Namibia. And this is all three colors, or the primary colors. So you've got the golden tiger's eye, you've got the blue, and the red included. So you've got all three colors of tiger's eye in Namibia. And what's amazing with tiger's eye, when I first started doing tiger's eye, we were going to Namibia. You couldn't at that time export the rough material. They wouldn't let you take the rough material out of the country. Okay. So you had to take it out. You had to take it out in something. So what we would do, we would find the biggest objects we could find made out of tiger's eye. So like people would come into our shop in Albuquerque and I'd be cutting up a giant Buddha. Or I'd be cutting up a giraffe. Like we would get these massive giraffes because we would, anything we would just go and we would buy the biggest thing that we could get. Then we got smart. What we had them do is we thought, okay, we're paying for this art, cutting up this art. So what we would do is we have ashtrays made.
Like
these
squares.
were the biggest, the biggest ashtray you've ever seen in your life. Anything, they said, just smooth it out, but not real smooth, try to leave it rough. And that's how we got away with exporting it out, because you had to do it. So, like tiger's eye and, me go back, to the mid and late 70s is when I was actually first using tiger's eye. So I have a big affinity for it. But really here, if you look at this, okay, so you have the three materials. This is a brand new turquoise. Nobody has this. Now, I can't say I have an exclusive other than the fact that I know we're the only customers right now. Right. We're the only people at the mine, and we're probably the only ones that even know about the deposit. Gorgeous. Just because of my connections, and actually my partner in the turquoise business, he's the one that located this. I can't even, right now, I'm love to go to shoot some footage of this, but I can't get in the area quite yet. I'm close. I'm getting closer and closer to be able to go in, but I can't go in yet. But we are dealing directly with the mine. It's brand new, and it comes in, usually when you find turquoise, people don't realize this, but if I was gonna take you to a turquoise mine, usually it's in the middle of the desert or in the high desert, right? Okay. The way turquoise is formed, you usually find it in very dry regions. This mine is in a beautiful pine forest in this absolutely gorgeous valley.
How unusual
and
is that?
It's got the lake, this Heavenly Well Lake is just pristine. I've seen photos of it. I've been to the area, but this is, like I said, it's a brand new deposit, a brand new mine. And what happened is a friend of ours who's a copper miner is the one who found this, and he turned us on.
He did? You're like, yes! Because look at the earrings. You don't have to go close, Dustin. You can stay way far away from my ears. But look how big, look at that. The color is like, it's been plugged in and it's electrified. It is what we dream of, a really great turquoise, that color, that robin's egg blue that you usually only find in Sleeping Beauty. So what a treat tonight. Isn't this amazing? It's really, and I've been wearing it for years. They were teasing me. I have a whole bunch of pictures on my Facebook page, and I'm doing this, and I'm doing that. I have the bracelet. One of the gals here said, did you sleep in that all night? I go, yes. I just slept and got back up. I still wear it. Actually, it's comfortable enough to sleep in, quite frankly. But I loved wearing it. I loved having it on my wrist. I love that casual, fun feel of it. By the way, you ready for a ring update? Now, I love you all, but sometimes you don't believe me. Here we go, Rick. Let's talk about the rings. The purple lepidolite. If that's the one you want, it is last and final chance to get it, and we're in the first, 15 minutes. What'd you say, Rick?